Hello and Jai Hind. Welcome in this particular video where we are going to discuss and analyze all UPSC PSIR, that is Political Science and International Relations syllabus in detail. Before that, we will just go through UPSC examination process and how many subjects are there in mains and what is the marking system of it, and after that PSIR syllabus in detail. So, my dear friends, let us start. UPSC has three stages. One is preliminary examination, second mains examination, and third one is personality test for 275 marks. So, friends, a prelims exam is MCQ, all objective type questions are there, and in mains examination there is a written examination where there are various papers like paper A, paper B. Paper A is related to any language that mentioned in our constitution. After that, the paper B and compulsory English examination, that is for 300 each. Okay, so this is for only qualifying marks 33%. Okay, then the main and merit calculated on these four papers. One is paper 1, that is essay, that is 250 marks. Okay, after that paper 2, where general studies paper 1, that is Indian heritage, culture, history and word and society. Okay, so this is also of 250 mark. All the GS papers are of 240 marks, 250 marks. And general studies paper 2, where governance, constitution, Indian polity, social justice, international relation, all these come in paper 2, general studies paper 2. Okay, this is also 250 mark. So where our PSIR subject is here, means in this paper this is huge overlap in the PSIR subject syllabus. Okay, in history, the NAM and many struggle movement all are also from PSIR. After that, the general studies paper 3, that is related to the environment, economy, technology, security, disaster management. This is also of 250 mark. After that, GS 4, also here PSIR help in ethics, integrity and aptitude. How? The concept like justice, equality, integrity, society. So these are all overlapping subjects for PSIR. Okay friends, then optional subject. Every aspirant has to choose one optional subject, that is any subject we can choose, like we have chosen, that is PSIR, Political Science and International Relation, where the two papers are there, paper 1 and paper 2. In that is two papers are like 500 mark. In overall main syllabus, mains merit scoring subject like 500 mark, means it is a huge margin that we can come in higher rank in merit. Okay, so that's why optional subject is very important. So that's why we are going to discuss the syllabus of PSIR, that is Political Science and International Relations. So in that there are two papers we have discussed. Okay, so in that paper 1, A and B parts are there. So in that paper 1 A part, political theory and Indian politics. Okay, in that there are 10 subtopics. So that subtopics are very important, like this is a foundation of our subject. In that political theory, meaning and approaches, theories of state, liberal, neoliberal, Marxist, pluralistic, post-colonial, feminist. Okay, these are the terms that we can say this is the dictionary of our political science, political PSIR. So it is very helpful in our answer writing. When we add these terms, so we must have to master those terms and theories. Next, justice concept related to the justice, and this is the famous question of UPSC, Rawls theory of justice. Next, equality, social, political and economic, or equality and freedom. So this is the subtopic. Rights, meaning and theories. Okay, concept of human rights. So, okay, so democracy, classical and contemporary theories, model of democracy, representative, deliberative. Okay, then next, concept of power, that is hegemony, ideology, legitimacy, Okay, these are the terms we have to master it. Political ideologies also: liberalism, socialism, Marxism, Gandhism, and next feminism. Okay, Indian political thought. Okay, so in India, the some of the very important like B.R. Ambedkar, M.N. Roy, M.K. Gandhi, Sri Arvindo. So these are the political thinker of India. So it is important. Then next, Western political thought. So Machiavelli, Aristotle, then Hobbes, Locke, Plato. So these are the important. Another Hannah Arendt. Uh, Last time the question come from the Hannah Arendt. So those political thinkers are important. Political thoughts are important. Okay. Then paper A, paper first B part, Indian government and politics. Indian nationalism, then strategies of India's freedom struggle. Here, constitutionalism, mass satyagraha, civil disobedience. Okay, perspectives on Indian national movement, liberal, socialist, Marxist, radical humanist. Okay, these are the terms. Making of Indian constitution, British rule, social political perspective, silent features of the constitution. So this is the frequent asked question. Preamble is important, fundamental rights, duties and DPSPs, parliamentary system, amendment processes and basic structure. These all are very important topics that UPSC frequently asks questions. Another, principal organs of union government and principal organs of state government. How they work, actual working role, executive, legislature and judiciary. Okay. Another is grassroots democracy like Panchayati Raj and municipal cooperation. Yeah, municipal government. Then statutory commissions like Election Commission, Controller and Auditor General, Finance Commission, our UPSC, National Commission for Scheduled Caste, Backward, Minorities. So these are very important topics. What are their significance? इनका significance क्या होता है? इनमें क्या problem है? और ये अभी सोसाइटी को डेवलप करने में क्या काम आ रहे हैं? ये ऐसे कुछ क्वेश्चंस इससे बहुत बार बन चुके हैं. यूपीएससी इज वेरी related to these institutions. Okay, then federalism, what is the issues in center and state, yeah, interstate dispute. So these are the famous and important topics of UPSC mains. Okay, planning and economic development. Okay, इसमें गांधीज्म, नेहरूज्म, ये जो पर्सपेक्टिव आते हैं, ग्रीन रिवॉल्यूशन, लिबरलाइजेशन, इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म, कास्ट, रिलीजन, इथनिसिटी. ओके, party system, it is important. Okay, election commission, national regional parties, changing socio-economic profile of legislature. Okay, then social movement here, women's movement and environmentalist, it is very rising trend. Okay, then paper 2 is also of 250 marks. In that, comparative politics and international relation, where international relation is very important. Okay, this is a what we say, this is the foundation, means foundational building of comparative politics. Means here we discuss world institutions, compare their best practices and like that. Okay, comparative politics, nature, major approaches, political economy, political sociology, limitations of the comparative methods. Okay, so this we compare the politics of the world state in comparative politics like this, developing societies. Okay, then politics of representation and participation, means democratic participation. Then globalization, developed and developing countries, approaches to study international relations like idealistic, realistic, Marxist. Okay, then key concept in international relation like national interest, security, power, balance of power. Last time this question has asked balance of power. Then changing international political orders. Okay, like in that rise of superpower, ideological bipolarity, arms race, cold war, nuclear threat, this question asked. Then non-alignment movement, collapse of Soviet Union, like American hegemony. So these are the topics. Okay, so we have to be sincere to this topic whenever we read it. Okay, the evolution of international economic system from Bretton Woods to WTO, World Trade Organization. Then globalization of world economy. Then this topic is very important. United Nations role and actual work, in that the special agencies, UNSC, the court, then the regionalism of world politics like this EU, ASEAN, APEC, AREC, NAFTA. Okay, so contemporary global concerns. Okay, इन ग्लोबल मीन्स वर्ल्ड में क्या क्या कंसर्न्स है, या ह्यूमन राइट, एनवायरमेंट, डेमोक्रेसी, या जेंडर जस्टिस, टेरिटोरिज्म, टेररिज्म और न्यूक्लियर प्लोरिफिकेशन, इनके रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. इसके बाद जो पेपर टू में बी सेक्शन, इसमें इंडिया एंड वर्ल्ड को कंपेयर किया जाता है. इंडिया की फॉरेन पॉलिसी, उसके डिटर्मिनेंट्स, यही क्वेश्चन आया था, डिटर्मिनेंट्स ऑफ फॉरेन पॉलिसी. ओके, 10 मार्कर, 20 मार्कर, 15 मार्कर्स. India's contribution to non-alignment movement. Okay, so another, India and South Asia, regional cooperation like SAARC, Southeast Asia, like that, look east policy, ingredients of cooperation or regional cooperation, river disputes or like that border dispute. This topic is important. India and the global South. India is becoming leadership role in global South. India is becoming more and more taking the permanent seat to the UNSC, United Nations, and UN system. Another, the fifth point is India and global center of power like US, Japan. So after the seventh point is India and nuclear questions. India के जो nuclear policy है उसके related questions आते हैं. उसके बाद recent development in India's foreign policy. Okay, Indian foreign policy में और India का position, इसमें बहुत बार questions आ चुके हैं. ऐसे ही हम ये जनजी IAS या IAS जनजी आपके लिए कुछ ऐसे ही मेहनत करते रहेंगे. थैंक यू सो मच. यू हैव ब्राइट फ्यूचर एंड ड्रीम बिग. डू प्रिपेयर वेल. बी सिंसियर टू योर प्रिपरेशन. थैंक यू सो मच.